just to share with you some more mental health habits. I'm back outdoors. Yay! Shout out to my Knicks. Good job. Playoffs game 1. Right? So I want to share some habits with you as I walk and I recalibrate for the new day. As you come in, make sure you say hi because your hi does matter. Of course, this is a space only for high vibrational communication. So share your high vibes. Say hi. Throw up some emojis. Make sure you're subscribed because you want to be in a space where high vibes is always a priority, right? I don't want to be any place where high vibes is not a priority, where it's low vibrational. So there's a high vibe space. I'm the girl, Dr. Allie, and I am taking a mental health break. Yes, I call them brain breaks. I'm getting ready to log in soon to start work or start life. But before I start that process, I said, let me do this walk. Let me get outside and ground myself. Let me go get some fresh air, even if it's Brooklyn air, even if it's New York air. I'm going to take whatever air I can get. And I'm going to say that to you also. Don't sit and look at your immediate circumstance and say, conditions aren't favorable. Of course, you can find any situation to say that, oh, I can't because it's going to rain. I can't because I don't have a track to walk around. I can't because it may not be the best conditions to be in. But if you can find a glimmer of hope, a glimmer of possibility, something beautiful in your path. Here, let's look at some beautiful flowers as we're walking through. Look at them. They're changing. Pretty flowers. We got all types of pink. And I just hold on to those moments when I get those brief glimmer moments of hope. And to me, I think that's what keeps us going for habits, right? Healthy habits to build our mental health process, to be more successful in life. Instead of looking for the bad, instead of looking for what's not working, finding the few minutes when you can find what is working. Oh, these are pretty. And they're getting watered for the day. Good job. Thank you. Yeah, very nice. You're welcome. So, of course, the owner is out there, so I'm giving him a compliment for his pretty flowers because they made me smile today. I hope they made you smile. If they did, throw some flower emojis up. And yeah, I do my lives walking down the street of Brooklyn. And I share mental health practices and I communicate with you. I also share a lot of communication strategies, so make sure you're subscribed for more. But in our high vibe space, even when there's a whole lot going on, I'll literally show you when I say a whole lot is going on, because there's always a whole lot going on in Brooklyn. I'm looking for moments and glimmer of hope and moments and glimmer of positivity and moments of glimmer to keep me smiling no matter what. So if you're in a space in life where there's always something, right? Always something negative happening, always something that can stop you or make you go towards that low vibrational scale. My hope is that we find something that can still make us smile, right? Something that can still put a smile on our face, give a smile, give a compliment, receive a compliment, be one that can find hope and positivity and high vibrational flow in anything, even the cracks in the floor or the junk on the floor or whatever you may see that sometimes ain't so pretty. Not everything's going to be pretty and flowery like over here, right? But when you have those moments of that, or you have those moments of these, we hold on to them and we treasure them and we appreciate them. And that's pretty much how life is. I'm thinking about that next game and I'm going to make a quick assimilation with that. I mean, we were down. I think like 2 or 3 quarters we were still down. But yet we came back and there's a fight. There's that glimmer of hope. There's that glimmer of possibility. And when you hold on to that glimmer of possibility and you just lean into that space, You lean into that high vibrational space. Hey, from South Africa, thank you for being the first person that said hi. Your hi matters. I appreciate you. Let me know who else is going to be brave out there to say hi. I know y'all love to look. I appreciate you subscribing so you can say hi. Throw up some emojis whenever you feel like it, because emojis are a nonverbal way of communication with me. They're visual, so I can see, okay, they're getting it and they love it. And then I'm saying that we're going to win every single game, because only God knows about that. But I celebrate the wins where it looks like, woe is me, and it was rough. Because I wanted, in my life, I like to share the reality of life is we're not always going to be 30 points ahead. We're not always going to be spaces where everything is looking amazing. There's going to be spaces where we're behind and we're trying to catch up. There's going to be junk and garbage in our way. There's going to be places where it's not so beautifully mode where we may have to walk through to get over, because life isn't always full of perfection. And my goal is to make sure we understand that through the imperfections we still have hope. Through the imperfections we can still find things to make us smile. Through the imperfections we can still lean into the high vibes, lean into the positivity, lean into the light, and use that to ignite either us or ignite others around us. And that in itself is the keys to success. So that's what the message was for me to come in and share as I take my walk outdoors. I was getting ready to turn on the computer. I was getting ready to jump on the bike, and something told me, lace up, Allie, and go outside. And let's see what message we get to share with the peoples today. And the messages came from exactly what I saw last night on the Knicks game, is that there are lots of habits that we can use to still become successful in life. And it's important to work on our own mental health throughout all the processes and keep habits, right? Not only something that you're only going to do once, but something that you create as a habit. So I did this park twice last night. I did it twice yesterday. And because I did it, good morning, ladies. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. And even though I did it twice, I could be like, okay, maybe I can just jump on the bike today. But it's so nice outside. Why not come out and do a quick lap around myself, get out here, share some high vibes, see my fellow New Yorkers, not only have my high vibes, but share my high vibes. Right? Saying good morning and smiling is one of the best way to communicate vibrational love. Duh. It's not hard to do. Good morning. Hi. Doesn't take much out of us to say that. But sometimes we're so stuck in our own funk that we can't get out of our own self. And that ain't the key to success. Because if we only lean on our own emotions, then, baby, we're going to be depressed all the time. Because there's always bumps and cracks and garbage in our direction, in our path. So, creating these habits, creating these high vibrational flow, creating spaces where we can go and surround ourselves in positivity, or at least tune in. I'm going to give you a good hot 10-15 minutes of high vibrational flow once I go live. And you know that. And you know this, man. You can get a good hot 10-15 minutes if you catch me live of high vibrational flow. The best part about it is it's recorded. So if you subscribe and you miss me live, then just go catch a replay and use that to shift. Because we never know what you'll need it for. You never know how you'll need it for. But you know you're going to need it. I know I need it. So if I need it, I know other people out there is going to need it. And that's that. There you go. So I got a thing I want to tell y'all. So I started jogging now. Slow jog. Like this guy's face. It's like similar to the walk, for just literally a little bit more levitation, because strengthening is important and improvement is important, and moving on to my next stages is important. I can't get too comfortable where I'm at. It's just who I'm at, who I am. I'm always looking like, okay, what is my next step to get to so I can grow? And that's my success habit for my own growth mindset. So some days I come and I walk, and then some days I actually elevate and I do a slight jog. I can't believe it. Exactly 1 year later, and I can do a slight jog. That's with support, of course, but at least it's a try. And shout out to my physical therapists who have been supporting me in this healing stage. I like to say, in this restoration stage, because I tap into my community of health providers and make sure that I get the support. I'm not doing this alone. And yeah, that's the growth mindset. Surround yourself with people who can give you the right advice too. Or the right clues. Here comes these ladies. They're doing their thing. All right. And I'm so proud. You know what I love seeing? And I'm going to share this with you. I'm going to add this. I love seeing older people. I love seeing people of all ages walking groups. I love seeing it, because it means that as I age gracefully, that I get to create my own walking group, and or I get to be part of a walking group. What's up? Oh, it's a compliment, Serena Williams. I'll take that. What up? What up? What up? Thanks for saying hi, and thank you for subscribing. I appreciate you. I'll take all the compliments I get this morning. Shoot, let's go next. So now we got game 2 ahead of us. And game 1 is past and gone. We completed game 1. Success. Go next. Playoff series 2026 at the time of this recording. In case later on in life I come back and catch this. We got game 2 ahead of us. But I'm speaking about the success habits and their growth mindset for the next, because what I see that I can speak about is the determination not to give up, the determination to keep going even when you're behind, finding positivity and high vibrations in any aspect, and not giving up. Like, not giving up is the key. Can't be giving up out here. You got too much at stake. Even when you feel like you're behind and you feel others are ahead of you, don't give up. You can't afford it. We can't afford it. So, if that was the message that you needed to hear today, if that's what you came here to hear, because sometimes the messages get unfolded as I talk, but that's a good one. Hello. So, sorry, lost you. Okay, that's my hint to shut off, head back in, and go turn on that computer. But I hope you got the message, and if you heard the message for today and you receive it, let me know you receive it. That's how we communicate with each other. I share with you, you share with me. Alright? Alright, so have a blessed one. Take care.